designed for one of my little buddies. He's 2 years old. He's going to be 3 in May, which means he'll be starting school pretty soon, and we're all super excited about that. So this little guy has cerebral palsy due to a prenatal injury to the brain. So while he was still in his mom's tummy, there was a bleed on the left side, and the left side of our brains primarily deal with problem solving and motor function, things like that. Also things that have to do with complex motor movements, those are a little tough for him. It's usually pretty easy for him to do one-step things, but when it comes to moving along and throughout a whole activity, it's a little hard for him. He also has proprioceptive issues, so he has a little trouble recognizing exactly where his limbs are, and this activity is to help him. So while he's doing this, he'll be able to see his hand, see the car. He'll have to visually track it while moving along. It'll also help him to be able to use the wrist. So he's also hypotonic. Recently, he's had Botox in his arms and hands, so now he has a whole bunch of new abilities that we really want to tap into. This activity will really encourage him reaching up and across midline. It also times to help him stabilize his arm and his neck. He's going to have to look up to be able to see where he's going and to track his hand and the car while moving along the road. So while doing this, his hand is engaged with his eyes, his neck, so there's a lot of hand-eye, there's a lot of proprioceptive input that he's getting. As you can see, the roads are textured, the straight roads are textured. So there's bumps here, and there's like a lot more bumps that kind of like paw prints here. And the rice was a really good bumpy part for them to go over. He'll really definitely feel it. And the bridge to really exploit the flexion and extension of the wrist. And it also helps him do a lot of motor planning. So while he's moving along the road, when he has to take a turn, he has to plan for that turn, or he has to keep a destination in mind to get there. If there's a specific destination, or we can downgrade it for him and just tell him or her, go to this place or take this way to get there. And also one of the more important performance skills that we really want to focus on in this activity is the supination and the pronation. So when he gets to school, he can really fully participate in all his activities. He won't be too limited in what he can do. Unfortunately, he wasn't available to make this video, so we're going to use a substitute kid, and that's River McKelsey, and you're going to meet her pretty soon. Everyone, so this is River, and here's the activity that I was telling you about earlier. So it's like a safari, because my patient really enjoys riding his car along a road, and he really likes animals. He's able to identify some animals. So this he'll use to stay along the road, and this is going to support his supination and pronation and his wrist flexion, extension, and rotation. So we'll give it to McKelsey and let her do it. Pause. Go ahead. Should I start over? Hi guys. So we're here with River, and now she's gonna do the activity of driving the car along the road. And she can go and visit the fox, or you can go and visit the giraffe or the turtle, right? You want to give it a try? So you're going to start here and drive along the road, and go on. So you go up the hill. So the hill is to really enforce the wrist flexion, and down the hill she'll go into extension, and as she turns there'll be rotation in the wrist, pronation, and this road is a bumpy road, right? Feel it? So the rice up here is giving her a lot of input. She can feel it. It's not like she's just gliding over. It's letting her know she's definitely going over something. As you can see now, she's supinating that wrist. So let's start down here. So can you come down here? Come down here and go up this road right here. This road. So a lot of hand over hand. We go down. Who do you want to see? Do you want to see the lion or the fox? Which one? The fox? Okay. So stay on the road. Look at the car. So here she's forced to visually track the car and her hand.
I want to go.
Okay, we'll go over to the bumpy road. Yeah, so she's forced to visually track her hand. Well, she kind of just wants to scrape the rice off. And there she's getting a lot of clipping, and they can visit each and every other site.
Go ahead.
So to downgrade this activity, we would just put the board flat, and this, stay on the road, this will, she won't have to supinate and pronate as much. You can see her wrists and her hands, it's not turning that much. Keep going on the road. Go, go, go. Let's go down to the lion. Let's go down to the lion. So as you can see in her hand, can you see her hand? Her wrist doesn't have to rotate that much.
That's nose.
Yeah. And to upgrade the activity, you would have it standing straight up as opposed to being on a slant like this. It's okay. We'll clean it up. And we'll put it straight up. So can you put it on the road and let's go around the pond? So straight up, when she's straight up, there's a more flexion that's gonna happen. She's gonna have to supinate and pronate even more. Well, she just wants to scrape the rice off. And that's it.